Hey pickers, welcome back. I'm Monkey Lockpicks and today I've planned something different for you. We are not gonna see much picking of locks. Instead, I want to share with you something that for me is really important, and that's because I'm trying to power up my custom lockpick making craft, and well, just to show you the steps I made from the very beginning to where I am right now. So let's get started. The first pick I want to show you is this little pick. This is one of the very first group of lockpicks I made a while back, almost 10 years ago. And this one hold the work I've put it into pretty well. As you can see, it's not very well finished, some scratches, and I made this one from windshield wiper inserts, so it's not much wider than where the tip is, and the good thing is that the thickness is pretty good, around 28-30 thousandths of an inch. And well, for some master locks and some other I can say low quality padlocks, it works pretty well since the keyway is wide enough. But I wasn't able to pick locks like Sisa or Iseo, and well, I've struggled a lot. But fortunately, when I've started my lockpicking channel, I met a great guy who is Trackmaster 30, and in some of his video I see him playing with the drain cleaner steel. This is a coil of steel, and the thickness is around 25 thousandths. It's a little bit wider, so little bit of room more to play with, and I've started making this kind of picks with wooden scales on the handle, but these are not really full tang because the handle is wider than the metal, so on the top and on the bottom you can see this little strip of epoxy to fill the gaps. And also I wasn't very precise. You can see it's not quite straight right there, and well, it's a little bit short, the tip. But when I first made this one, I was very impressed about how cool it was to make my own lockpicks and to work with this. This one has worked a lot, I can say. I've played with this pick very much, and it holds very well. As you can see, the tip is just like when I first made it, so pretty impressed on the quality of this steel. After that, I've switched brand of drain cleaner, and I found another one which is a little bit wider than the previous one, but also way thicker. This comes in 30 thousandths, so I have to grind a lot of steel from the sides to make these picks fit into the lock. And then I've started playing with some more interesting shapes on the handle, and well, this is one of my favorite picks. The tip is long enough, the handle is very comfortable to hold, it has a nice balance, and when I first made this one, I think that probably I couldn't made something better than this. But watching some other videos and getting some tips from other great guys in the community, I stumbled upon a video from Tobias and Julian, Lockpicking North, and I saw they were using filler gauge coils, and you can choose them between a wide variety of thicknesses, and the metal is very wide, almost half an inch. So I've started making this pick. This is in 20,000, so it will fit perfectly in the most paracentric keyways that we encounter here in Europe. And this is the very first full tang pick, as you can see, all the way, the metal in the handle. And well, the shape of the handle is a little bit more artistic, but still functional. And well, also this one feels very comfortable, as you can see. I can almost hold the pick without grabbing it, as you can see. When picking, it just feels really natural. And I was also very impressed when I first finished this one. Then I think that maybe I can make something better than this. So I bought some quality steel from Locksport suppliers, some exotic wood from eBay, and I came up with this pick, which is my very last one. And well, the steel is just like the steel you have in the most common picks in commerce, brass pins. This is ziricote, a nice dark wood with a nice grain, as you can see. It's really cool. And well, also this pick feels really good. It just sits right there on my middle finger, and well, this little protrusion of steel is just because I usually put my finger right there when picking, so it gives me a really nice feedback. And this one is, I can say, the best pick I have ever made, and I'm so in love with it. The shape, the feeling, the balance, the finish on the wood, I'm really pleased with it. And the finish on this one is just some boiled linseed oil, just like the wooden scales on most knives. And it's really good because you can always put a little bit of boiled linseed oil and it's just like brand new. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip around my 10 years of lockpick making process. As you can see, I've powered it up since the last 3-4 years, and well, I hope to get better than this. I hope to make a video soon with another pick which feels better and looks better than this one. So please, if you have any advice, any tip, any comment to help me improve in my lockpick making craft, please do it and leave it in the comment section below. And I also want to thank everybody because my channel just hit up the 300 subscribers, and really soon I will make a nice giveaway to celebrate this accomplishment, which is very important for me. So stay tuned, and until the next time, keep on picking. Bye.